Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Black Magic Forkery. In honor of the subreddit, I'm dressed in a whole bunch of black. It's actually just what I pulled out of my closet because it's yet another cold day, and this hat definitely helps to keep me warm, and it's not to hide my hair that needs a haircut. Let's start off with 19 fluid reversibility. Engineering enigma. Okay, what is fluid reverse? Oh, I've seen this. You spin it around, it streaks all over the place, and then you spin it backwards, and then it goes back into the exact same position. I don't know how it works, but it do. Sorry to have spoiled it for you, but I blurt out the endings of movies in movie theaters as well. I actually don't, though. Just to be clear, I don't do that. Okay, you just keep spinning it, huh? And you're gonna spin it the other way, and then somehow it's gonna. I don't understand how this works at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how do you just undo a fluid in the exact same way that it just? I don't undo. But how? And that's just. It's just like in some water, right? I get that it's probably a more viscous liquid, but it's maybe some Gumby kind of fluid. But I don't. No, I have no idea. It just saw someone post a picture like mine, so I raise you this. Wait, what in the heck is this a, wait. It's a telescope that you're looking through into someone else's window, and it only works when you look at it dead on. It's like the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, the moving eye pictures. I bet you it's a similar thing to that. Still don't know how those work. They always freak me out whenever I go in there, even though I know it's there. Same with the bit where the monsters end up in the cart with you. If you've never been on the Haunted Mansion ride at Disneyland, you should probably just go to Disneyland at some point. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's a pretty cool photo anyway. Kind of looks like a Haunted Mansion, so it's topical. Anamorphic projection cup. How do you even, like, reverse engineer that? I wonder if what you do is you put a design onto a cup, and then you have a plate that's a mirror, and then you take an image of whatever ends up on the plate from the mirror, and then you do the reverse, and then you basically go and you print the plates, whatever the mirror image was, and then when you get the mirrored cup, it shows what's on the plate. Maybe that's how they do it, but also, how would you get the exact right angle? How would you know where you actually, I guess you'd have to put the cameras where you want the view to work properly? Like, does it always work from whatever angle you're looking at it from? I don't know, dude. Maybe you can just do it mathematically, like with what's the angle of reflection from the plate to the cup, depending upon, dude, I don't know. It's pretty cool, though. See, that seems like another cool Disneyland souvenir that you could pick up in a shop. This video not sponsored by Disney, I promise. Liquid pig. Liquid pig? What do you mean liquid pig? What the heck? And then it goes back into shape? Okay, that's bizarre and also really awesome. It also sounds like an insult you would call someone, like, you are a worthless liquid pig. No, I swear I'm just referring to this toy over here. Top comments got it spot on, though. Yeah, have something like this, same sort of concept, with something that looks like a really, really valuable item, and then you put it in a place where conveniently people can knock it over, and you film it, and it's for a YouTube prank, and people think that they've destroyed this item that's so valuable to you, and then it all comes back together, and it's like, it's a harmless YouTube prank. Those are the pranks that we need on YouTube. Ones that don't harm anyone, except for the liquid pig. Trippy. Oh, I don't like this. This is a still image, isn't it? It's definitely a still image, and it looks like it's moving all over the place. And I'm sure that all the squares are like completely equidistant from each other on a grid, but it looks all angled and jiggling around, and it's the worst because it's like you can focus on one, and I can make you still. But then everything else around it is moving all over the place. And it's like, I want more control over what my eyes see. Why are my eyes so useless? I don't like it. It's just, I'm looking at this one right here, and it's fine. This row right here, totally cool. The rest of the rows are all slanted, and I don't know why. I hate optical illusions. Just, they frustrate me because I don't want to succumb to them, but then I do, and there's nothing I can do about it. Water shield. Wonder what bet they lost in order to be tasked with this job. Like, all right, guys, whoever runs the slowest mile time with all your gear on, you get to walk right into a flamethrower with just a big hose. We're pretty confident the hose is gonna work, but you probably don't want to do it because also you're just literally walking into fire. Bob right there ran the slowest mile time, and therefore this was his job. Like, really? No, I really don't think that I want to stand in front of the flamethrower. Like, every bit of warning on that flamethrower device is like, no, don't point it at people. It's a bad idea to do that. Bad safety. And then they're like, no, just walk right into it. You'll be fine. God. Also, I can't imagine the force coming out of that. Like, you tilt that the wrong way, you accidentally point that at the ground, you're probably just flying up into the sky. The flame is the least you have to worry about, because now you got gravity. Augmented art in France. Okay, the first one, I thought there were like ants flying out of the frame, and it was making me uncomfortable. This is actually really cool, though. Just think about all the possibilities once we have the equivalent of like a cable-free Rift or Vive or like the Microsoft HoloLens, whenever there's a production version of that. Because in this example here, you're looking through an iPad or something like that. So you're just seeing whatever the normal object is there. And then you have to look at the screen to see this. But then when you actually have it on your face, fully immersed, that'd be so cool. Think of all the different things you could do with art exhibits in that case. Like, artists could go crazy. You could tie in these virtual things with the things on canvas, and it'd be gnarly. It's coming real soon, though, because the cable-free rigs, like, they're on their way with the cameras built into it so they can scan the room without you needing the lighthouses in the corners of the room. It's going to be sweet. Laser tag. That's all I want. I just want laser tag in a big open warehouse where the headset projects a virtual world down and you're playing laser tag in some crazy world. Be the coolest. And it's going to happen. And if it doesn't, I will get that warehouse. I've been thinking getting that warehouse space for other stuff, but then I'll have to get another warehouse and run freaking virtual laser tag out of it and be the coolest thing ever. Ice used to remove oil from cooking. What do you mean? Wait. Is that an ice bowl? Is that actually just a bowl that's made of ice? Or is that just a really cold bowl? Because if that's a bowl that's actually made of ice, how is the whole thing not just melting? I'm so confused. It's like boiling water right there, and you're just sticking a gigantic, fancy bowl-shaped ice cube into it, and it pulls the oil. What the heck? Do you eat that? I don't get it. Is this how you clean the thing? Or is the oil a delicacy that then is going to melt, and you're like going to eat the oil directly or use it as another kind of dipping? I'm so confused by how this works. I don't know how you're pulling out the oil. I don't know why you're pulling out the oil. I don't know why, if you wanted the oil, you didn't just pour that individually on the plate at first, but sure. Either way, now I want some Korean barbecue. I'd be super down with that. Just one drink. All right. I like how this car is trying like really hard to both take a look and also not hit it at the same. You see how quickly that dude just dipped out of there? He just, Jesus, ran away like he was about to be like, ran away. Excuse me. Just ran away like he was about to be, I don't know, stung by a bee. Like, good God. No, he's just proud. Like, when I completed a Lego structure when I was a kid, I'd jump up and down and be really stoked about it. So maybe that's what happened here. Perfectly unshuffling cards. Okay, so what we have is initially that whole, the reversing the fluid. Now we're gonna have reversing a shuffle. God, was he just able to exactly insert every card as every other? I don't know how you can so precisely do a shuffle like that. Like, it's freaking crazy. Hold on, did he just unshuffle them? Like, already? Like, right now? I just don't get how you split up every other card so precisely and exactly. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I could shuffle all right, but not like that. Just like absolutely perfect. You know, maybe if I had stuck with Magic since I was really into it in 7th grade, I'd be able to do these sorts of things. But, you know, ended up falling off. Though that is how I made my first couple of internet videos. They were magic tricks way back then. And yeah, they got a few views. It was on the website Meta Cafe, not even YouTube at that point. It's fun times though. Black Magic tightrope walking. I thought I was good at pull-ups. I think this guy has me super beat. How do you just, how did you just walk yourself around with absolutely no momentum whatsoever? I don't understand. Yeah, this dude he pull-ups. He muscle-ups. He does lots of muscle-ups. Like, he probably muscle-ups like I do pull-ups. And I thought I was pretty good at pull-ups, honestly. I bet no, this guy does one-arm muscle-ups. Like, let's go that far. Like, this is not Black Magic Forkery. This is... Because it doesn't look like he would have much luck actually walking on the tightrope. He's just... He's a gymnast. He's probably on, like, the Chinese Olympic gymnastics team. And when you're that good, you can just go in public and basically show off on mundane things, which would be freaking sweet. But... yeah, one-arm muscle-ups, which are actually a possible thing. I've seen video of it, so I'm not pulling that out of my butt. My polite sausage cooking itself evenly. My polite sausage cooking itself evenly. What? What's happening? What is the title of the video? And why is it doing that? All right. This is weird. Okay. Golf Forkery. Oh, is he about to skip it? He's going to skip it. Yeah, he's going to skip it. I knew it. Knew it as soon as I saw it. Don't tell me it's going to be a hole-in-one, though. Is it going to be a hole-in-one? It's going to be a hole-in-one. I mean, that's all that we would expect here on this subreddit, right? Hole-in-one. Let's bring it back around. Bring it back. Come on. Hole-in-one. Let's get it. Oh, it wasn't a hole-in-one. I'm somewhat disappointed. I expected more of this subreddit. You think you can show me a gif of a ball skipping across the water? I mean, come on, dude. It's not that hard. I created a floating golf ball for my 3rd grade science project, all right? It was at a time where I was really into golf. So I drilled a bunch of holes in the core of the golf ball and resealed it up, and that was my floating golf ball. Obviously, that's what we have here, though. There's no other way someone could skip a golf ball across the surface of water. And he must have used my invention. Patent infringement right there. Patent infringement, I say. I should have patented my 3rd grade golf ball. I'm joking, obviously, just to be sure. Whoa. Also, it's 3 minutes long. All right, we're about to have a 3-minute long video of fancy bubbles from your boy Dustin Sky. Hold on, is this like a whole long bubble routine? I guess this would be a thing, right? You're about to make a balloon animal, except it's out of bubbles that can just be popped, right? Something like that. That's absolutely what's about to happen. Let's skip ahead here. Wait, what? Is he... He's lighting his bubbles on fire? What in the world? Did he just create some kind of gas burner with a bubble? Oh, nope, just super slow motion. That's pretty cool. I guess, you know, why wouldn't you combine soap bubbles and gas? Sounds like a good idea. This magnet going down a copper tube. What is going on here? Is there some kind of like electromagnetic field going off that's actually sending electricity down the tube that... What is going on? It might just be reflections in the of light bouncing off of the thing is what's going on here as the magnet flips over. But it's just like the speed at which it goes down because it's creating friggin' physics. All right, you didn't come here for a physics lesson. Skilled street performer. I don't care if it's a rig. I couldn't do it. Tips well deserved. For a second, I forgot like what subreddit I'm on because I'm so used to videos of people being dicks to. Jeez. Okay, that's kind of trippy. I'm so used to videos of people being dicks to like the still mime performers. I'm like, oh god, what's about to happen to this guy? And then I remember, oh no, we're on Black Magic. It's gonna be fine. He's gonna do his routine. It's gonna be super cool. So what is Ray? He has like a metal rod that goes all the way up, and then he's on basically sitting on a platform right there, and then I guess he can flip around. I don't know how he does the flip around bit on it. But like that's gotta be so uncomfortable. What happens when you need to pee? How long do you stay up there? Sorry, I'm thinking about all the wrong things right now, but it's just not very practical. And it's gotta be like, I've never seen one of these guys actually get on or off of their platform. They're always in position when I see them. And it's weird. How do they get there in the first place? Does anyone really know? Do they just appear there? Are they beamed down by a lightning bolt or something, and then a lightning bolt hits again and they've just disappeared in a second? All right, well that's it for the last month of Black Magic Forkery. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Black Magic Forkery. Subscribe if you're not already. Feel free to watch all the videos on the channel if you want to listen to the music playing in the outro right now. Link is in the outro and description over on Mirror Music. I'll see you next time.